So I fell asleep on y'all last night. So I did not come back when I was done blowing my hair out. But I looked just like this when I fell asleep, so you didn't miss anything. Welcome back, friends. Or if you're new here, hey. It is Lauren the Soap Witch. And on this here happy little corner of these here internets is where I play in my hair, mix up my magical concoctions, and even go rogue on a recipe in the kitchen. But today, we're not anywhere near the kitchen, we're doing hair. This week's video is gonna be different and different. So it's beginning of the month, and that's usually when I do my full whole wash day video, because usually I split them up. And I just like to do it to kind of give a more realistic view on what a wash day for me looks like all in one go. But you only gonna kind of get that because in this video, I'm also straightening my hair to get a trim. So I want to do this every 6 months. So this is not at all my usual, my regular, whatever. I don't ever skip this. Like clockwork, I like to trim my hair every 6 months. I feel like trimming is important. You do not have to straighten your hair, silk press it out, any of that to get a trim. You can just blow it out. I do not recommend it on curly hair. It's not for us type 4 people. But every now and then I just do like to silk it out. So that's what we're doing. Anywho, so here's what I'm starting with. This is where we're starting. This is from my refresh a couple days ago. And historically, I don't know why I've been saying historically like it was that long ago. My refreshes have been fairly simple. Recently, I've just taken to using them as a time to experiment and try my hand at doing these flat twists. So if you don't know, parting my hair is like my Achilles heel. I don't know what I be doing to make it so difficult. It must be some kind of user error. But I'm determined nothing is going to best me. Do you understand? That's who I am. So I had decided that I was gonna figure this out and try it out. Because I just been wanting to try different stuff. I usually do it on my refresh. I usually try to come with something I know I'm good at on a regular wash day. You know, thumbnail don't look so good, your hair look all jacked up. That's just, anyway. I'm just taking this down so I can get my wash going. And so usually my wash is like kind of ASMR style, so I don't really talk about what I'm doing. But even the way I wash my hair is different when I do a silk press. What is happening here? Pause. Okay, so anyway, even my wash day is very different when I do a silk press, because you want your hair to be like extremely clean. No product left over, no buildup, no nothing. You want it to be clean. So I don't do any pre-poos. One time I don't do a pre-poo. I wash my hair 3 times. Usually I wash my hair 1 time unless I do a hot oil treatment. And I wash the whole length of my hair. Usually I just wash up at my scalp and then just kind of drag the suds through the rest of my hair, and that's good enough. But I'm going to wash my hair until it is squeaky clean. Like I'm going to hear it squeak by the end of that last wash. Then after that, I'm going to decondition my hair. I probably will not use oil though, because the thing is you don't want to leave really anything left over in your hair from the wash. I use a heat protectant before I blow dry. That is to say, vacuum my hair with the RevAir, because that is what I use for my blowouts. I got a little bit of a small little addition or change, whatever you want to call it, that I saw another YouTuber do when she does her blowout. Her blowout look excellent. Usually mine looks fine, but the ends, I feel like the ends are still a struggle. This is kind of what she does to circumvent that or alleviate that, whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. And then right before I press it, I put in a Paul Mitchell. I just renamed that man. A Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. Oh, I am going to do a protein treatment. I'm going to do a protein treatment for the next 3 weeks, probably this week, next week, and the week after. I just want to be sure. I did that the last time because I was just kind of, I guess, familiarizing myself with it, and I have been regularly using it because my hair, she gonna need that strength. She gonna want that strength, that help. Anywho, I'm gonna quit boring y'all with the particulars. You'll see it, but I just kind of wanted to talk through it a smidge because, like I said, usually when I get to the washing portion, it's a little bit more like ASMR light. I say light because there's some music in the background and the shower sounds and then the sounds me washing my hair and all that. But that's pretty much all I've been doing here recently. After that, I said I was gonna stop talking out loud to y'all. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to let my bathroom air out, let any humidity out, and then that is when I'm going to do my blowout with the RevAir because they the pros, the experts that know how to do the silk press, and the good blowouts, all say that you want to let your bathroom air out, let all the humidity dissipate from the shower, or your blowout will pretty much just revert. And when you are going to do a silk press, you want to try to get your hair as straight as possible just from the blowout so that you don't have to apply so much heat or feel like you have to do so many passes, etc., etc. It just makes for a better silk press. So, anywho, I really talked enough this time, and I'm just gonna finish taking this damn cake. Okay, so I'm all done finally, and I am going to get ready to wash his hair. Where we at? Okay, so the high porosity hair is herring. And I'm probably gonna have to moisten it some. I sat around and kind of let it get a little too dry. So I'm moving on with my heat protect. The bottle's a little dusty. I don't use it very often. My heat protectant is from deeperthanhair.com. Sheer Genius collection. It's called the Satin Shield Serum. I'm gonna put a link there. Hopefully she's then got her issues together that she was having with her manufacturer. I'm not quite saying it exactly the way it happened, but I'm gonna put the link there. Hopefully it's there now. When I see her using it, she doesn't typically use very much. So I'm not gonna use very much. You don't want to overuse products when you're doing a silk press. So I'm just kind of rubbing this in all over. I don't know. It was less than a quarter size amount, maybe. Nickel. I don't know. Only time in life where I ever use so little. Okay, so I'm just gonna split my hair half and half-ish. And I usually do like 5-ish sections on each side, I guess. I start in the back. It's already dry, damn near. Okay, so I'm gonna wet it a little. I want it to be damp. Don't want it to be soaking wet. Want it to be damp. So I'm just adding a little water. Last time I separated my hair ahead of time, like sectioned it out, but I didn't this time. You're supposed to just put like in. It's like less than 3 inches in circumference, I think, in there. It's hard to tell because my hair is fluffed up. I'm waiting here because I got high porosity and it dries real quick. You want your hair damp when you use the hair vacuum, aka RevAir. I'm gonna split this in half. These are gonna be my 2 sections in the back. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do it mostly the same as I usually do. First, I like to detangle because you want your hair to be tangled when you put it detangled. I say that every time. I'm gonna detangle it because you want your hair to be tangled. That's silly. You want your hair to be detangled when you put it in the hair vacuum. And so I'm gonna detangle it with the big wide tooth comb that I got with the RevAir. I'm going to put it on the highest setting of heat and stretch. The highest setting of stretch is 7. Highest setting for heat is this 2 here. 2. 1 is, I think, low heat, and 0 is no heat. I'm gonna put it on 7 because I want the full amount of stretch. I'm gonna put it all the way up to my roots. I'm not gonna do up and down like this. You can circle it around your roots like this though. You may give that a try. And then when I'm pulling it off, I'm going to do a chase with this brush because I've seen somebody else do that. They didn't use this brush, but I'm gonna use this brush. Okay, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go in for this first section, and I'm gonna time it for a minute 30 seconds and see what the stretch looks like. Okay. Well, the ends don't feel raggedy. We'll just continue to see. My hair feels really soft, and girl, okay. I'm blowing my hair out in a minute because I don't really like doing it. Not that I think it's bad or anything. I just don't be feeling like because I'm lazy. So let's do it again. This is still damp-ish. Let me get this in real quick. I'm hot already. Okay. No. Split this in half. You just take this one more pass with the brush. And then what I like to do is put it in a Bantu knot. I feel like it helps to keep it from reverting. It probably ain't gonna stay, and I have to go back with a bobby pin, but in the meantime, let me get this one up. This method does seem to be working pretty nicely though, because usually my ends feel just kind of meh, yucky, and not getting that feeling. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Yeah. Morning. So I fell asleep on y'all last night, so I did not come back when I was done blowing my hair out, but I looked just like this when I fell asleep, so you didn't miss anything. I don't think I mentioned, so I'll just mention now. But when I do a silk press, I split it up into 2 days. I wash my hair and all that good stuff, and then, sorry, distraction. And then I blow it out, and then the next morning I straighten it. And I do it like that because I get really overwhelmed trying to do it all in one day because it's too much. I be in the bathroom for hours and hours and I feel like I'm trapped. Okay. It sounds dramatic, but y'all know. If you don't know, well, you just found out. Okay. So this is my flat iron. It's from deeperthanhair.com. She be selling out real fat. Well, she used to. I had to stalk her page to get to because I needed a backup just in case. You never know. But it comes in this lovely case, which I'm a huge fan of. This is the one I have. I think her original one was like royal purple, whatever kind of purple she called it. I don't know if she has any other colors because I know she's had some seasonal ones, but that's not relevant to this video, is it? Okay, so what's this little contraption on here? It's called a grip comb, and it has given me the best silk presses these last 3 times. I'll hold it up so people can see it, girl. So I'm a fan of it. You make sure. I guess start over. I think some people have had issues with them. They're not foolproof, but I've never had any issues with it, and I press my hair on 410. So I'm gonna turn this on so we can warm up. I'll put a timer on for a minute. A minute. Okay, an hour. And the reason I do that is because this baby automatically shuts off after an hour, and I ain't never done it an hour. So I'm gonna start preparing this hair. We'll take the Bantu knots out. I am going to put some of this Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. It's always hard to show you because it's clear. But anyway, I've been using this for like 15 years. So I used to just use one pump, but I have much shorter hair then. So I used 3. You don't use much. Okay, so that's enough of that. And it's already hot in here, I'm concerned. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up to get it out the way. I'm gonna start on this back. I always do this tiny little section, like the kitchen first. That's not even worth showing, so I'll just do it and come back. I'm already hot. That's not a good sign. I might go get a fan. I'll open the window. I'm gonna crack this door some more. I think I'm gonna change shirts. I feel a little less like I'm sitting in the oven. Okay. Moving on to the next section. I'm just gonna part out a thin section of hair with my finger. So I do pretty small sections, and I go very slowly down the section. I don't know if there's too much here, we're gonna find out. I comb with the little rat tail comb. It's not really tangled though. And get all the way up to the root. I like to hold it kind of tight with my hands. The ends are not snagging or anything. Good sign that I did a good blowout. Also a good sign that my ends are probably not in the worst condition either. My goal is to get it as straight as possible in one pass. So I'll go slow on the first pass. Make sure I don't have too much hair in the flat iron. Okay, y'all. I'm finally done. It's just really hot in here, and it was really hard to get a good press. So that's where the hair is now. That's where we are. It's not the worst ever. I just don't think it's my best. It's not bad though. It's hot though. I think I'm gonna wrap it. See how that goes. It's been grew. We'll see how much I keep when I go get it trimmed. I'm gonna go get it trimmed this morning, and then I'll be back. I'll probably switch my shirt back, but I just couldn't tolerate it. I'll be back with the final results and such, and we'll wrap this up, friends. Okay, friends, so it is time to wrap this one up. I'm gonna show y'all the full, because I feel like when I still press my hair, it's not the final until I get the trim, because that's the whole point. Okay, girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so full 360 for you. So they did not have to cut out much. Cut out what? They did not have to cut off much. I think maybe she cut off an inch or two. It's definitely, it's a good enough silk press, okay? I don't gotta rate it 1 through 10 or nothing. It looks good enough. It's silky enough. You know, my hair's not black, so it don't got that gleam and shine, but it looks good enough. It's got nice body. It's, you know, straight. It did not revert, even though I've been outside 2 times today. I'm good with the way it's turned out. Okay. So, well, y'all already know. If you don't, you're gonna find out. That's right. All the hairstyles get the witch hat. So the 2 products that I used today that were part of my line were the Whipped Wonder Whip Shampoo and the Tempting Tonic Deep Conditioner. So I washed and conditioned my hair with those 2 products. Everything else was somebody else's because I don't really make products for straightening hair because I do it every 6 months. So there are links for the other products that I use that are not mine. There are also products listed below for the ones that are part of my line. And the fragrance that I used today was the Rose Maple Zest. I offer 9 total fragrances, I think. I have unscented as well. So you can check the link below for the products that I listed, and you can actually see all the fragrances that I offer because I offer all of the hair products and all of the fragrances. Okay. That's going to be the end of this one, friends. We are done with this hair journey and debacle, at least for this style, not completely. It'll be along in 6 months too soon where I'll be having to go through all the hoopla again. But anyway, long-winded, come back around, girl. I'm supposed to be ending the video, not talking about something else. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you. And if you enjoy the special brand of sorcery that I bring to my little corner of the internet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, friend, and give this video a like. All right, I hope you have a magical day. I know I plan to, and I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye.